I am pretty sure you must have heard of the term SEO. What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. But what does search engine optimization actually mean? To put it simply, when we are looking for a particular service or a product or anything in general, what is the first thing that we do? We Google it. The results that show up based on our search query is there because of search engine optimization. You see, creating content is not enough. We have to actually optimize that content to show up higher on search engines. There are two types of search results. The first one is organic search results. That means you do not have to pay Google to show up higher on Google. And the second one is paid search. That means you can pay Google to show up higher on Google. And how you will identify paid search from organic search, Google will clearly label paid ads with an AD before the result so that we know that this is a paid ad and they have paid Google to show up there. Which is the best for our business? Ideally, we want to do both. That is, we want to do paid ads and we want to do organic search listings as well. But I know that most people do not have the budget to pay for paid ads. Because remember, when you are paying for ads, you are actually competing with others that want to rank for the same term. So the one that is going to win is the one that has the biggest ad budget. That is why I am creating a video series of actionable tips and tricks that you can take to see results for your own business. The reason why I'm making this into a series is because there are lots of videos out there that have a 52-point checklist or 20 or 30 or 40-point checklist. Now, just by hearing that number 52 or 40 or 30, it becomes overwhelming. And what ends up happening is we do not take action. So that is why I want to share with you a few tips and tricks on each video so that you can take action on that video and see results as soon as possible. If I was starting a business today and I had no online presence, the first thing I would do is create a Google business profile. So that's why this video is going to be about a Google business profile. So what is a Google business profile? A Google business profile is something completely different from your website. But you can actually leverage your Google business profile to get better results than even your website. And I will even share with you how you can create a free website via your Google business profile. Yes, you heard that right. You can create a free website now. Let's head over to the computer and see what is a Google business profile. I am going to be showing you the back end of a real life Google business profile. So if I search in the term online marketing in Pietermaritzburg, because I live in Pietermaritzburg, and if I hit enter, now you will see here it says businesses. So these three are Google business profile listings. And then as you can see, this is the first website that shows up. So I show up number 2 for that term in the Google business profile, and I show up number 1 with my website. So remember, these are completely different things. Your Google My Business profile is separate and your website is separate. Most people get confused and think it is the same thing. These are two completely different things. They need to be working together, but they are separate. That is why I said, if I was starting a business today, I will firstly create a Google business profile, because you can have a Google business profile without even having a website. And a Google business profile is free. You just need to optimize it correctly. If I had to click on this listing, so let's use my listing as an example. Now, you can see here, it'll show my listing, my name of my business, and it'll say, what do I do? It says website designer in Pietermaritzburg. You can add multiple categories. You are not restricted to just one category. Then here you can see my address, area served. So I serve the whole of South Africa. So that's why I can say whole of South Africa. Then this is the trading hours, phone number, appointments if we have that. Then below that, now you'll see questions and answers. And here as well, you can add images. Your reviews will show up. And if you scroll right down to the bottom, you will see you can create a bio or a business profile. So to actually tell people what your business actually does. Then they even have posts. So you can create a post just like how you create a post on Facebook or Instagram. You can create a post on Google Business Profile as well. But remember, the posts on Google Business Profiles expire. So they will not stay there forever. But it is something that you want to leverage and you want to use it for your business. Let's use this as another example. So I typed into Google managed IT services in South Africa. And now this is what I wanted to show you, what is a paid ad as well. So as you can see, AD, that means they have paid Google to show up there. Now, as you can see, for this particular term, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 paid ads. Then below that, these are Google Business Profile listings. So then you got 1, 2, 3 Google Business Profile listings. And then the first website is not even above the fold. So you cannot even see the first website listings. That's why it is so important to leverage all the possible search options. This is our client, Eyesight Computers. He ranks number 1 for that particular term. And remember here why there are so many ads as well, because this now we are searching for the whole of South Africa. So it is much more competitive. And as you can see here, we got our client to show up number 1. And if you scroll down, you will actually see his website. It's still on the first page, but it is well down the page. And even the first result, as I showed you, does not even show up until after we scroll down. So the majority of people are going to be clicking on the Google Business Profile. Why? Because it looks much more attractive compared to the other results. So that is why your Google Business Profile is so important. Let me show you how to actually sign up for a Google Business Profile. So you will type in Google Business Profile and hit enter. I will have the link in the description below as well. All you will need is a Gmail account. From here, you can either click on sign in or manage now. So if I click on sign in, it'll take me to the same place. And because I'm signed in, it's going to show me all my businesses that I have access to. Obviously, because I've got clients, so on some accounts I have more than one business profile. But say now I wanted to add a business. So I'll just go add business and I'll say add single business. Obviously, if you're doing this for the first time, you will come directly to this page. So here you can type in whatever your business name is. Say, for example, if I type in my business name, now it'll show up that my business is already listed. So if I click on it, it'll actually take me through the steps, but it'll tell me now you already manage this business profile. So you can click on continue. Obviously, if you are creating something new, you will continue through the whole steps and it's pretty simple. You will go through everything and you will prove that you are the owner of the Google Business Profile. Now, say for example, sometimes what might happen is your listing is already on Google Business Profile, but you do not have access to it or you don't know anything about it. Because what Google will do, Google will actually list your business even if you have not claimed your Google Business Profile. So I will show you how to claim it as well. This is also pretty simple. So let's use something, for example, something that's not common. Say if I type in plumber in Pietermaritzburg and I hit enter, you'll see all these ones have been claimed. So now I want to look for something that has not been claimed. So I will go here. I will try and scroll right to the bottom. Hopefully we can find something. So as you can see here, how many pages here? I'm going to try and use this as an example. So electrical and plumbing COC center. So if I click on this, now it's saying suggest an edit or own this business. So now if I want to claim it, I will actually click on own this business. And what will happen next is, now obviously because I'm part of an organization, it'll show this, but you will just have to enter your details. I'll just say clients and say next. Now you will actually end up here. Now it says here someone else may manage this business profile. So that means this listing has actually already been claimed, and it'll even tell you this is the email address. Obviously for security reasons they will not show us the complete email address. Then we can just click on request access, but I do not want to click that because that is going to send an email to the owner saying that I am requesting access. But if it was yours, that is what you would do. But if there was no email here and it was a new listing, then it will ask you to verify this listing. And how you will verify it, the simplest thing to do is, say for example, if I type in design it, now on my listing it has a phone number. So the simplest option to choose is to send a text. Obviously if it's a landline, you cannot send a text to a landline. So if it was a landline number, then you will say call. All that will happen is Google will actually send a message to that phone number if you use a cell number, or if it was a landline, they will actually call that number, and an automated, basically a robot, will actually phone that number or send the message, and they will give you a 6-digit code. And then you will enter that 6-digit code under the verify option, and that is how you will claim that listing. Now that you've created your Google business profile or you have claimed it, then the next step is we want to see how to actually optimize it. So this is what the back end of a Google business profile will look like. So on the left, it'll show your business, and these are the most important options on your left. From here, you can actually manage it on search. So let me just show you, open it in a new link and show you what this actually means. So this is something new that they've created where you can actually edit things from here. But I personally prefer to edit it from the back end, from this dashboard. You see, all you would do here is click on edit profile, and then you'll be able to edit things like this. But I prefer to use it from here. You can use whichever way suits you. So the first thing is home. Here are all your options. So you can actually create a post from here. You can add photos. You can even create an ad directly from your Google business profile listing. This is what your ad will look like. Then here it'll tell you how many views. So this is telling us results. Normally it is for the last month, but I see they've actually removed it, so you cannot see the date range. Oh, there's it here. So it says performance over the past 28 days. So in the past 28 days, there was 976 views on my business profile. There was 929 searches, and there was activity of 950. And then here you can see even from the posts. So you see the last time I posted was actually on February 3rd, 2022, which is actually a long time ago, but you can see it had 53 views and 0 clicks. So it'll even show you that as well. Then you can see your reviews here. Now, if we wanted to create a post, we'll go on our left-hand side. So the first option is post. Then we can create posts from here. So this is pretty simple to create a post from here. You can say whether it's an offer, maybe you got a special that's running, you can add it there. What's new, that'll be just be a general post. Events, you can add events if you want. You can see post your first event. Then info, this is where you can edit all the relevant information. So for example, here you can change your categories, but remember sometimes Google will actually change it on their own. You just need to check on this all the time. You can add as many categories as you want. Then here you can edit. So all you'll do is just click on this edit button, and then from here you'll be able to edit your address, your service areas. So if you are, for example, only servicing people in Durban, for example, or even a suburb within Durban, then you will state it here. So you can choose whatever suburb and you click on apply. You'll add that there. And the address I showed you as well. And here, very important, you must add in your business hours. So Google knows when you are open or not. And remember, all these fields that are here, they are here for a reason. Google wants as much information as possible on our business so they can rank us accordingly. We need to fill in everything. So more hours, obviously I don't have more hours or special hours, so I'll leave that blank. If you did have, you can add that. Maybe if you're working through the night or things like that. Then your phone number, you can add that here. And this is a business name, you can claim it. This is not really important, but it's better that you actually do it. And then here you have a website option. So if you have a website, you will enter it here. Obviously, if you don't have a website, you'll leave it blank. Then appointment links, if you have a particular page where people can book appointments, you will list it here. Products, now you can even add products. Let me show you an example of a client of ours. If we just type in petrol station in Howick, if I click on enter, you will see here our client ranks number 1 for that term. Now, if you click on his listing, you will actually see here, these are his products. So you can see you can add products here. So from your Google business profile, you can actually add products. So he sells gas. So he's added gas. You can add prices or you can leave it like this. So you can see tires, gas, and then someone can contact you. So you say, example, someone is interested in whatever products you have here, they will click on this and then they can call you directly. So you want to use this as well. Let's go back to the dashboard. Here is the dashboard. Then under products is services. So what type of services do you offer? So you want to list all the things that you offer. As I told you earlier, Google will actually show you their own suggestions. And then you can actually see, if I click on this, then I can actually approve it or leave it. I'm sorry for interrupting this video, but even we have to pay the bills. If you find something valuable in this video, and if you want us to implement this for your business, and you want us to grow your business online, all the relevant links will be below. Let's set up a time to chat and let us get your business on the first page of Google. Now that we've hopefully paid some bills, now you can go back to the video. So you can see it says accept changes. I can click on accept and it'll accept whatever changes it's saying, or we can leave it as is. So let me go back to info. Then the next thing is attributes. So if you have things like that, so this is basically accessibility. If you want to say that your location is wheelchair accessible, things like that you can add in here. Or if there's no smoking, you can add things like that here. And then here, very important, is you must add in a business profile. So you are telling Google and you're telling the people that actually going to find this listing what you actually do. So you want to state whatever you actually do in this part. Then you can add an opening date if you like. And very important, add photos. And the best photos to add are actually relatable, real life photos. So if you are in an office, show some pictures of your office so people can actually see what your location looks like. If you are a physical store, take pictures of your store. Show what your store actually looks like. So make it as relatable as possible, because remember, people look at images and that subconsciously builds trust with them. So if it is more natural, then it builds trust with them because they can relate more to it. Then insights, basically this is actually going to go over how many people search, stuff like that. And the most important thing is actions. So from this, it's saying for me in the last month, there's 25 actions, 22 visited my website, 1 requested directions, and 2 actually called me. Then we got reviews. This is pretty simple. Basically, when people send you reviews, you can actually respond to them which is actually very good because you're showing Google that you are responsive and you want to build your reviews because you are actually telling people how good you are. And Google also uses this as a factor to rank you. So you want to start collecting reviews. And these are verified reviews. So you have to have a Google account to actually leave a review. Then messages. So this, I don't want to go into messages because it has some personal info there. People can actually send you messages from your Google profile listing. So this is actually easier. It works easier on a mobile device. So you want to have that option available. Then photos, here you can add your photos, whatever you want to add in here. Then products, so we've been through that. Then this is what I was talking to you about, is a website. So if you actually click here, you can actually create your free website. So I'm going to show you in real life how quickly we can create a website. So the first thing, I'm going to go to themes. Here, let me just choose something like this. Unfortunately, you cannot add a logo. Google will actually create their own text-based logo, but that is fine because this still works and it is free. So whenever you choose a theme, you will click on save. That means you've saved it. Then here you can edit stuff. The first thing it says here, primary button, make an appointment. So that is this button. So we can change it here if you want. If you want to make it call now, contact us, we can change it to even a WhatsApp if we want. Then the next thing is we can put the link. So if we're saying appointment, we can actually create a link to the appointment. Or say, example, if we put in message us on WhatsApp, then it'll choose the number that we have listed and it'll send the message there. Then the headline is design it. So I can actually change this because it already has designed it in the top left. I can say we help service based businesses to grow online. And then the description is we can position you as an authority in your industry so that you can attract better quality clients. All right, and then here again, it's got the WhatsApp number here because I changed this WhatsApp, whatever. So that is this, sorry, that's not your header. Then I can say summary header. Let me just write something here. This is a test summary, right? So this is where it showed up. This is a test summary. It'll show up there. Then summary body, and I can say here, this is a summary body. But actually what you want to do is you want to create as much content as possible. So you can actually leave these things blank if you want, but it's better that you fill in these options because Google has actually put it there for a reason. So once we are done with this, with all our text, then we click on the save. So that's the save button. Then here now you can add photos. All right. So if we do not add photos from here, it will automatically pull in the photos from our listing. And then as you see here, if you scroll down, it has your posts as well. So whatever posts, it'll show up here. It'll show your testimonials will show up here. Your gallery, even people can leave a review here if they want. And let's click on the last option is publishing. So you can either publish it from here or you can publish it from the right hand side with this blue button. You can click on publish. So I'm actually going to publish this so you can actually see what this website looks like. So once I click on publish, now it says you are on the web. Cheers. So I can actually visit the website. So this is what my website looks like. So in a few minutes, I created a website. So you can even change this header image as well. And then you can see here, it has all the posts, all my posts. It has testimonials here. the gallery, it shows images, it has a map here of where I am. People can call now, they can get directions. So these are all the most valuable things that every website has. You can do it for free with a Google Business Profile. And on the left here is a menu. So here you can see updates, testimonials. It's the same thing as well. Yeah, about us, gallery, contact. And the great thing about this is it is mobile responsive. So you will even be able to view this on a mobile device as well. So you see, just in a few seconds, we created a website. And then once we create our website, we want to copy this URL. Then we'll go back into our dashboard. Then we'll go to the info tab. And here under the website tab, we will click on this and then we will paste in this URL. Obviously, I have a real website, so I'm not going to add it here. So you'll just click on apply and then it'll publish it there as well. So as you can see, you can actually create a free website. So you can see how valuable this is. And to actually show you even more how valuable this is, if I go in to one of my clients, for example. So let's use an example of a bed and breakfast. So I'm going to click on this, one of our clients, and you'll see this listing now. If I click on insights, now see these results compared to mine. Now here, there were 8,944 searches for this particular business. And then you can see there were 16,100 views of this listing. But most importantly, as I stated, is the actions. Remember, even with social media, when sometimes social media will tell us this person follow us or this person shared our post or this person liked us. So even if we create ads for liking our posts or getting more likes or getting more followers, at the end of the day, you cannot pay your suppliers or you cannot pay your staff with likes and follows. You cannot tell your staff, this month I have no money, I'm going to pay you with likes. All these are just vanity metrics. So be careful whenever you are creating an online presence. Don't go after likes and shares and followers. Those are not important. If you get them, by the way, that's very good. But that is not the be all and the end all. We want real results. That is why I say the most important metric here is total actions. So that means for this listing in the last month, there were 428 actions. That means they got 428 leads from this business profile listing. Can you imagine if you had 428 leads for your business? How will that affect your business? So from here, we can even see a breakdown of what 428 actions were taken. So 81 went to the website. We also do a website for them. And then 192 requested directions and 155 called them. So remember, 428 leads they got just from the Google Business Profile. That is why I'm telling you this is so important and you want to do this as soon as possible. Then if we scroll down, this will even show us where people actually requested directions from. So where were they when they requested directions? And if we scroll down, it'll even tell us what day of the week did all our phone calls come in. So example here, it's saying on Monday there were 20, on Tuesdays there was 23, on Wednesdays 32, on Thursdays 34. So the majority or the most of their phone calls came on a Thursday. There was 34. So in the middle of the week, that is when they received the most amount of calls. And then if we scroll here, it'll even show us now photo views. That's why I said it's so important to actually add photos. So you can see here, it is actually saying you, so that means the business, they got 17,700 photo views. And businesses like them only got 4,200. So we're actually beating the competition by just doing a simple thing, adding more photos. And here it actually shows the photo quantity. So by owner, that means in blue, that means how many the owner, that means how many we publish. Because remember, on your Google Business Profile, clients can even come or customers can come and submit their own photos. So you see a customer photos. So this also helps you to rank. So the more photos that people post of your business, the higher it's going to rank, because Google is actually going to see that people actually like this place. That is why they are posting images of this place. And also, one thing I forgot to tell you, even if you have videos, you can also publish videos here as well. So if you wanted to upload a video, all you'll do is go to photos and you'll click on the plus sign here, or you can use it here. It says, you see here, you can have overview, by owner, by customer, 360, video, interior, exterior, food and drink, and so on and so on. So if you want to do video, we'll click on video, and then we can upload our videos here. So you click on the plus sign, and then you upload whatever video you have. So even if you want to list videos here, you can do that. I hope I managed to show you how valuable a Google Business Profile listing is. So I want you to take action. I want you to go and create a Google Business Profile listing. Or if you already have one, go and optimize it, because you can see the results that you can get just from a Google Business Profile listing. This video was actually supposed to be a short video, but it ended up being longer. But I'm happy that it was longer, because I managed to go into detail into what you can actually do and what you can actually achieve just from a Google Business Profile. So as I stated earlier, this is going to be a video series. So look out for the next video, where I am going to go over another topic on search engine optimization. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next time, keep on untangling the web.